Hi, I did the peer-reviewed article on cooperative learning in schools. Interest in cooperative learning really took off in the early 1980s with the publication of the first meta-analysis including 122 studies on the effects of cooperative, competitive, and individualistic goal structures on students' achievement and productivity in a sample of North American schools. This study was known as the Johnson, Maruyama, Johnson, Nelson, and Scon, completed in 1981. The results showed that the cooperation was more effective than interpersonal competition and individualistic efforts. Cooperation with intergroup completion was also superior to interpersonal competition and individualistic efforts, and there was no significant differences between interpersonal competitive and individualistic efforts. Additionally, these results were consistent across all subject areas, such as language arts, reading, mathematics, science, social studies, and physical education, across all age groups, and for all tasks involving conceptual understanding, problem-solving, categorizing, and reasoning. In the follow-up meta-analysis of 117 studies that was conducted on the Learning Together and Learning Alone method, known as Johnson & Johnson, conducted in 1994, the Johnson & Johnson 2002 study examined the effects of cooperative, competitive, and individualistic learning on a number of academic, personal, and social dependent variables, also known as achievement, interpersonal attraction, social support, self-esteem, perspective taking, learning together, and controversy. And this found strong positive results between cooperative learning in comparison to competitive and individualistic learning. When teachers structure small group activities so that these conditions are met, students are more interactive, use more words per turn of speech, communicate more equitably so ideas are shared among group members, and elaborate more to explain the problem at hand. Students are likely to achieve more when they work in groups of 4 or less members, preferably in mixed ability groups rather than homogeneous groups, and when they work on tasks that require them to cooperate, or tasks where students are independently linked so that they are required to interact and share resources. In order to avoid pitfalls such as group members struggling with what to do and unrest as group members grapple with the demands of the task, Johnson and F. Johnson from 2009 proposed that the groups need to be established so that 5 key components of successful cooperative learning are embedded in their structure. First, structuring positive interdependence within the learning situation so all group members understand that they are linked together in such a way that one cannot achieve unless they all do. Second, promotive interaction, or the willingness of group members to encourage and facilitate each other's efforts to complete their tasks in order for the group to achieve its goal. Third, individual accountability, or one's responsibility, ensuring that he or she completes his or her share of the work while also ensuring that others complete theirs. Fourth, students who are trained to cooperate and help each other are more inclusive of others, respectful and considerate of others' contributions, and provide more detailed explanations to assist each other's learning than students who have not participated in this training. And finally, group processing, which involves students reflecting on their progress in their working relationships. Overall, cooperative learning is seen as a benefit to students.